Hey guys, and welcome back to the Watford career mode here on FIFA 20. We've got 3 more new games for you carrying on here in the Premier League. We're probably into the season now. We're going away to Tottenham Hotspur to their beautiful new stadium first off, which should be a very, very intriguing game. They're always a tough opponent. Another London derby. Seem to be like so many London derbies. We then have got Bournemouth at home, a team that are probably around about our level. So it'll be good to see how we compare up against them. And then we're ending with a big game, another London derby, which seems to be banging them out every episode. But it's a game at home at Vicarage Road against a Chelsea team who in real life are doing really, really good. Players like Tammy Abraham and stuff like that, and Pulisic. But yeah, let's just cut straight into it and get into this first game against Tottenham. So we got kind of like the normal team that we're used to. Iñaki Williams starting off front, Jonathan Ikone, who's kind of been our superstar so far. But yeah, normal team. So let's see how we do in this beautiful new stadium of Tottenham Hotspurs, and yeah, see if we can maybe come out with something. It'll be a tough ask. We in real life, Watford haven't done too well against Tottenham Hotspur, but Tottenham Hotspur just managed to nick a lucky point against Watford in the Premier League just a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, Watford could. Well, I think we can cause them some problems. You know, we've got a good defensive base to our team, but then we've got some good flair attacking players. Doucoure here on the ball, one of those, and yeah, him and kind of Ikone will be looking to get in as we get a good cross in there from Holebas. Just cut out there pretty well by the Tottenham Hotspur centre backs. I think the Tottenham Hotspur team is probably the more interesting one. I think they went on a big rampage over the summer, swapping a loads of players with Man City, and then also bringing in some other players as well. So we'll see how they get on. I think they've got Callahan, John Stones, Nicholas Otamendi. So their team's really changed. But yeah, we haven't really been able to break them down too much. But I think that was Pereira or Sarr getting across into the box, falling to the back post to Iñaki Williams. Wonder what he'll try and do here. It's kind of backed up a bit, not really sure what he's doing. Just playing the ball there back to Holebas, probably the best option. But he gets the ball back, gets into the box, cutting to the byline. Can he get the ball across? He can, but it's cut out there, I think, by Nicholas Otamendi or John Stones. So a good little play by Iñaki Williams there. Interesting to see him play on the wings. I think that's where his natural or his previous natural position was. So might try and play in there more often this season, actually. Which would be good. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, this game was pretty dull. I wish I had more highlights to show for you than I already have, but that was pretty much it in the first half. Nothing really happened, so we have to make a few substitutions. Roberto Pereira coming on, Will Hughes here also coming on for Ismail Assar. But yeah, we still haven't really been able to break them down, but Will Hughes does get in the box. Doucoure, can he get his shot away? He gets blocked, it rebounds back to him, and Doucoure very, very nicely just slots the ball in there with his left foot into the bottom left-hand corner, past Hugo Lloris, I think it is, and we get a huge goal there. I think it's something like nearly the 80th minute, so amazing time to get the goal. Bit of revenge for that real-life equaliser that Dele Alli scored, which I think actually was offside with VAR. So, but yeah, it's great to see Doucoure, who's again probably been one of our more stellar performers this season. It's good to see him getting a couple in the Premier League now, contributing from midfield. Iñaki Williams hasn't necessarily set the world on fire, so we're definitely needing the contribution from the midfielders, from Deulofeu, from Ikone, and from Doucoure. So great to see him get on the score sheet, and yeah, justifying every game our intent to keep him. Although we did get a pretty big offer for him, but Spurs trying to get Harry Kane in there, but I think he had just deviated offside. So. Yeah, so we're coming towards the end of the game here. We've still got the 1-0 lead. Tottenham are on the attack, though, so they'll be looking to try and work an angle here. Harry Kane on the left of the box. Not sure what he's doing there, but they cross the ball in. It's Lo Celso at the edge. Passes it back to Kane. Will he get a shot away? No, he doesn't. It was great defending there by us. Backs to the wall right to the end of the game. And we get, what, a famous win away at Tottenham Hotspur's new stadium. Which I don't actually know. Is it called the White Hart Lane still, or is it just called Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? I have no idea. But yeah, anyways, we managed to steal the 3 points there with a nicely played shot by Doucoure. But we're just going to jump straight into this next one because I'm super keen to play the games. Again, kind of the same team, but you'll see one major change. Iñaki Williams, as I said, hasn't really been setting the world alight. So Danny Welbeck's coming in for this one. He did have a couple of good games in the FA Cup, so we'll see whether he can rediscover that form today against Bournemouth. But this should be a tough game. We're kind of on par, I would say, but we'll see what happens here as they try and chip a ball through there into Callum Wilson, but defended well there by Rob Holding. And yeah, I think we probably got a bit too much quality going forward, particularly with this man here, Gerard Deulofeu. We should beat Bournemouth here. Gerard Deulofeu cuts left, cuts right, crosses the ball to the far post, and that was a fantastic stand-up cross. And Ismail Assar coming in at the back post, running around all of his teammates, coming in at that far post and just slotting the ball away. That was an absolutely beautiful finish by him. After some great play from Gerard Deulofeu, he's just cutting inside, cutting outside that defender. Defender had no idea where he was going. Defender was very, very lost. And Ismail Assar again gets himself 2 in the league. So everyone seems to be getting off the mark now, which is good. Good to see many players scoring. Bournemouth here are kind of coming down on the left here. Not really sure. They haven't really posed too much of a threat. But yeah, we moved into the second half now because similarly to that first game, not much happened. Maybe, I don't know whether that's something to say about us, Watford, or the teams we're playing. But yeah, they haven't been the most entertaining games, let's say. Probably, as you would say, Watford in real life, right? Watford are probably not the most entertaining team in the world. Although Gerard Deulofeu did have a bit of a banger against Norwich. But yeah, here talking to the man himself, here he's on the ball, getting the ball out to Danny Welbeck. He's got a couple of Bournemouth players around him, but he does manage to get the ball out to Messina, who I think I'm actually preferring a bit more to Holivas. I think he's just a bit more agile, and he just kind of provides a bit better balance to the team. But Danny Welbeck trying to get a shot away there on his left foot, but yeah, no luck, straight into the defender. So he's trying though, he's kind of getting there, but yeah, still no luck. So it's still 1-0. We're approaching the 70th minute, and I think next goal in this game is huge. If it gets 1-1, then you know, Bournemouth could win this game as Stacey gets it on the right. Callum Wilson plays a through ball into Paulinho. What's he doing at Bournemouth? And Paulinho, I think that's the Paulinho, the one that went to Tottenham and then went to China, I think, and Barcelona as well. But yeah, he tries to get the ball there in, but Ben Foster with a great save. So yeah, so it still looks like it's going to be a tight one. Still 1-0. We're in the 75th minute now. So as I said before, the next goal is going to be huge in this game, and hopefully it will be us. Abdoulaye Doucoure picks the ball up in central midfield, skips past one player, going on a mazy run here, skips past 2. Doucoure, you legend, finish this. Yes, Doucoure. Abdoulaye Doucoure scoring in the last game, scoring again today. And yeah, I've taken him straight off. Actually had him substituted before he went on that absolutely mazy run. Huge stamina there from Doucoure in the 78th minute to jink past a couple of Bournemouth players and absolutely bury that ball. He's looking like the star player in this episode. What a fantastic finish. That's something if Messi did, you'd be proud to see. But Bournemouth have another free kick here, see if they can get anything on. I did try and run a player back on the line just as a safety net, but Ben Foster does pick the ball up and releases the ball there beautifully to Jonathan Ikone. He's got the pace to get past Nathan Ake. He's on his left foot as well. He's on his stronger left foot. What can he do? He squares the ball, saved by the Bournemouth keeper, but then followed in by Iñaki Williams, who had just come on to replace Danny Welbeck. And yeah, Iñaki Williams being a right a-hole, let's say, going and celebrating right in front of the Bournemouth fans, lying down in front of them. Not sure that's the cleverest thing to do, Iñaki Williams, not making any fans down in the south coast at Bournemouth. That's a very interesting celebration. Look at that, right in front of the Bournemouth fans. And that was in real life. He would be launched out with all sorts of missiles. And but yeah, that seems to be the game wrapped up, I think. It was a beautiful little break. Great ball out by Ben Foster. And then Ikone and Iñaki Williams finishing off. So a great win at home again. And kind of, I'm not going to, we are Watford, but I kind of finding the game a little bit too easy. And so what I decided to do is up the difficulty. And I upped the difficulty to world class. I was playing on professional before. I'm not a pro FIFA player, man. I don't play on world class and the highest difficulties. But even I was finding it a little too easy. So we are bumping it up to world class for this game as well, for Chelsea, which will be tough. And we had another blow here with Femini out with a training injury. So I think we'll be putting in Daryl Yanma, I think, into right back against this Chelsea team. So yeah, it will be another tough game. Jonathan Ikone starting, Iñaki Williams coming back into the team. I think his pace will be good to help us on the break here against the Chelsea team that I think are kind of doing pretty well in the league. I think they're close to the top. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I think this Chelsea team will definitely be a tough team to play, and obviously as we've upped the difficulty as well, probably wasn't the best game to up the difficulty, but yeah, we'll see how it goes and see if we can get anything. We've done pretty well at home, and we've done pretty good in these kind of London derbies. But yeah, Chelsea will be a different kettle of fish. So they've got a couple of players who they've signed as well. I think they have Ciro Mobley, who's a very decent striker out in Italy, playing up front for them. So I'm not sure what's happened to Tammy Abraham, but Kovacic here, amazing through the midfield, trying to get the ball out wide. He does to Pedro. Can Pedro cross it? He does. Willian volleys that. Wow, that's an interesting technique there from Willian with his left foot, but was always going to go into the side name. Actually was offside, so I don't know whether that was VAR. Obviously no VAR in FIFA 20, but yeah, he was offside, so we do get free kick to kind of clear the danger. But yeah, just from even the first couple of minutes, like this game just seemed different. Like the Chelsea players were like in position a lot quicker. They were kind of in the right positions, but as Gerard Deulofeu gets the ball in, and as I was saying, talking about getting in the right positions, I think there was Sarr who got in behind, and yeah, just had no luck. But yeah, it was very similar to the Bournemouth goal we scored, but we did have a corner there. Jonathan Kone picking the ball up on the edge of the box, getting the ball out to Guendouzi, playing it into Inaki Williams, back to Guendouzi. What, can he square it? No, he doesn't square it. He goes for the shot himself. Goes for the glory there, Guendouzi on his weak foot. Not sure what he was thinking. Not sure why I was thinking there. That was probably wasn't the cleverest decision I've ever made. But Inaki Williams again picking the ball up on the edge of the box, out to Deulofeu. What will he do? He's cut back onto his left foot. Can he get the ball into the box, or will he be cut off? He cuts back again onto his right foot. Will he ever get the ball into the box? He does. And it was actually a really, really good cross, so fair play to him. But Jonathan Ikone's kind of very tame header just straight into the hands of Kepa Arrizabalaga. So yeah, I actually don't think we've been playing too bad. Although we've you know, bumped up the difficulty, we're playing a very good Chelsea team. We've actually been the ones posing the most threat at the beginning of this first half. But yeah, as we kind of cycle through the first half a bit, we didn't create too many chances as you would expect. You know, this Chelsea team is pretty strong defensively, and they get on the press as well. So it was a bit tough. But Doucoure here has the ball in centre midfield, getting the ball into Inaki Williams, back to Ikone. Inaki Williams with the ball on his left foot. Can he get the strike away? He does get the strike away, but I think the ball was just too close to Kepa this time. It was a nice little play there, interchange between Ikone and Williams. But yeah, the shot just straight at what's his name? Kepa, that's his name. I always forget his name. But Deulofeu picking up the ball here from the corner. He cuts it on his left foot, gets the strike away, and again Kepa, who can't remember his name this time, gets a great save away, just pushing it out, getting it out of the danger zone, and Chelsea look to clear. So yeah, even though this is on world class, you know, we're posing some problems. I'm sure I'll be made to eat my words at some point. But Pedro breaks down the left, gets the ball into Willian, and header was kind of a bit tame. Wouldn't mind Willian headering the ball. He's not obviously not the best header of the ball, but we do get away with that one. And Ben Foster plays the ball out there to Holovas, who's come back into the team today. But yeah, kind of similar to most games, pretty dead until the second half. As Chelsea kind of break here, Ciro Mobley with a nice little few step overs, getting the ball into Kovacic on his left foot. And yeah, all of that resistance and good chances we had in the first half mean nothing when Ciro Mobley just absolutely ruins Rob Holding, I think it was, and plays the ball into Kovacic. First time he just spanks the ball with his left foot. And yeah, we find ourselves 1-0 behind. So after some pretty good chances for us in the first half, Chelsea have come out all guns blazing here in the second half. And yeah, we find ourselves 1 behind. But the good thing is we still got quite a bit of time. They scored quite close to the beginning of the second half. So we'll have to just dig in here and see if we can do anything. But yeah, that attack fizzled out. But yeah, this Chelsea team have been pretty good. And I guess I don't know whether it's because of the world class or whether the Chelsea team are good. But Willian gets the ball in, breaks into the box, and Rob Holding looks like he's had a bit of a madness there. Not sure how the hell Ciro Mobley got in front of him. He should not be getting in front of him there. Willian should have been stopped, and then when he plays the ball in, Rob Holding's probably in the perfect position, but just lets Immobile run across him. Maybe he didn't see, maybe he didn't know he was there or sense him or something. But yeah, that was not ideal. And after finding ourselves 1-0 behind, we are now 2-0 behind, and the mountain gets even higher. One would suspect that if we don't score very quickly, we're probably not going to win this one. We've won actually quite a lot of the London derbies, but this one looks like it's maybe a step too far. But we do get a corner here in the 84th minute, so if we're going to score, it has to be now, as I think Doucoure gets the header on. But yeah, it's just straight into the ground and straight to Kepa, who's actually made quite a few saves today. Now, at least we've been able to work the keeper. That's something we haven't necessarily been able to do too much in the games in this episode, particularly in that Tottenham game. But yeah, we have worked Kepa. He's just made some good saves, so we're going to have to work the keeper lots if we're going to score on this difficulty. As Inaki Williams gets the ball through to Pereira. Pereira kind of just gets the ball stuck in his feet. I think he's come on as well. And yeah, unable to get the goal there. But we're moving very, very close to the full-time whistle here. And we still haven't got one back. So it's looking, as every minute passes by and as Willian runs down the left wing, that looks like we might take an L for this game. We haven't taken too many L's this season, actually. So we're not necessarily too used to it. We've actually got a lot of plaudits this season from the fans and stuff. But yeah, Iñaki Williams here trying to break away, seeing if he can get away. He can get away from Antonio Rudiger. Can he get us a consolation? He's throwing on goal. What will Iñaki Williams do? He cuts in on his left foot, tries to get the strike away, but almost took too long. And that is the end of the game. So that is a fat L for us. We did pretty well there in the first half, but Frank Lampard there coming over to kind of go, you were good, but not good enough, mate. Not good enough for my Chelsea team. And yeah, after some good chances in the first half, this probably not the best of them. Yeah, we kind of, Chelsea imposed themselves on us in the second half, and they walk away with a 2-0 win. So yeah, an episode where we probably didn't play the best football, but we did pick up 2 wins out of the 3. So you can't ask too much for that. 6 points out of 9. Chelsea actually top of the league as well. So yeah, as I said, they were already the best team. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and you're enjoying this FIFA 20 career mode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another one.